Karter was my first dog that was mine, not a family dog. He was my first dog, and I got him from Gentry, Arkansas. He was a French Bulldog, and I remember when we picked him up at the airport, I was nervous because I didn't know what to expect. I didn't even know how to train him or how to talk to him or what to do. I just knew that he was mine, and that was my new responsibility.
To see Tim with Karter was absolutely amazing. And all of a sudden he got Karter, and that just made him a more caring person. And you could just feel the love that Tim had for Karter and how much Karter meant to Tim.
Karter symbolized hope and love, and those were two things that he always gave me no matter what. And those were also the two things where that's all I needed to get by sometimes. He came at a pivotal time where I went through a heck of a lot.
Tim grew up with Karter, basically. Karter taught him how to love, how to care, how to really interact. And yes, Karter was a dog, but Tim learned a lot through that.
Having him at that point in my life, I think, was crucial to me even getting through all of it. He was the one thing that gave me hope and made me smile when I came home, no matter how hard things got in my business life. He was just a fixture at our practice for over 11 years. In December, he started acting a little bit off. He was 13 and a half years old, and he developed a brain tumor. And within about a week, we lost him. Feels good to be back in Omaha today because last time I was here, it was the day after Karter passed away. And the whole last year in general, I came back for 4 different funerals, and to be back with something positive means a lot, not just to me, but the entire family as well. You know, after Karter passed, I was exploring the options of, what to do after that, because I know that he made sure that I was never alone, and I don't think he would want me to be alone now. I was kind of starting to explore the ideas of finding a new puppy, and I went on the American Kennel Club website, and one of the first breeders that popped up that was AKC certified was this Huskerland Bulldogs, and I was actually surprised to see that because it was in Nebraska. I need a certain type of dog that I can take to the office with me that was, I know I'm not trying to replace Karter, he's irreplaceable, but I needed, some certain attributes. And it was just so empty in the house that I was like, you know what, I can't live like this. I don't want to be, unhappy. I need that source of love in my life again. So I actually reached out and called Susie and put a deposit down.
I was thinking about a name for him. I actually fell asleep, and this name, Barnaby, just woke me up. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but I rolled over right away, and I didn't even know how to spell it, and I Googled what it meant. It means son of consolation. And I went back, and it was named after an apostle. He was real selfless and did a lot of humanitarian work, and I thought that kind of fit in perfectly with what our goals are at the Dentistry Collective and what I'm trying to accomplish personally in my own life is to be more selfless and to definitely help others.
Hi, Tim.
Hey, how's it going?
You ready to get this puppy?
Oh, finally, yes. I love it.
Well, it's finally nice to meet you in person.
Nice to meet you too.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. Sorry, I have to hug you. Well, I'm ready.
Are you ready to get Barnaby?
I sure am.
Come on in.
Okay, let's go.
I was waiting there for my introduction to Barnaby, and I was waiting for Susie to bring him out, and I'm just sitting on the couch, and you know, you're nervous. You're going through all these funny thoughts, like, will he like me? What if he doesn't? What if he's not interested in me? But I just had so much anticipation leading up to it that it's really an emotional event.
Oh my God.
Here is Barnaby, Tim.
Oh, buddy.
When Susie brought him out and handed him to me, you know, Barnaby was shaking just a little bit, and I just held him there, and the shaking only lasted for about 40 seconds. And as he sat there, I turned to him and just started talking to him. You know, I told him that we had a lot to do together, and then he looked up and he sniffed me a couple times, and he gave me a couple kisses, a couple licks, and I swear that was when I just felt the bond was made, and it didn't take long.
The mood is starting to get a little brighter now, you know, and when we finally saw Barnaby for the first time and got to hold him, you know, and see this, you know, little puppy and how cute he is, and, you know, how much he's going to mean to Tim, and how much Tim is going to love him, and how much we're going to love him. It's starting to help.
You know, this last year was particularly tough for our family. The last time I came back, it was the day after Karter had passed. So Christmas this year was not really Christmas at all, because everyone had heavy hearts from the losses that we had had. So bringing Barnaby back today is going to be just so special for our family to finally smile about something together. Instead of having to hold each other up, we can actually just celebrate something. As is tradition in the Garofolo household, it has to be celebrated over spaghetti and meatballs, especially my mom's meatballs. First off, thanks for doing this tonight and, you know, celebrating Barnaby. The other thing was, I know we all had a hell of a year last year, and it's good to kind of have something good to celebrate this year. So thanks for being there for me, especially over holidays and everything. So, all right. Love you guys. Salute. It's a family. Good stuff. My parents, they really got close to Karter, and it was just such a void without him that Barnaby's really completing the family again.
Love this life, we should love our life, love it right, love our life, choose this alive.